In their zero manual code experiment, one of the most practical lessons OpenAI shared had nothing to do with model size, it had to do with documentation. Early on, they tried the obvious move. One massive AgentsMD file explaining everything. Sounds responsible. Give the agent all of the rules. But it failed in predictable ways. Context is scarce. If you inject a giant instruction manual, it crowds out the actual task, the relevant code, and the constraints that matter right now. When everything is labeled important, nothing is. The agent starts pattern matching instead of navigating, and a monolithic manual also rots fast. Rules go stale. Humans stop maintaining it. The file quietly becomes an attractive nuisance. So they flipped the model. AgentsMD became a map, not an encyclopedia. About 100 lines, just enough to define core principles and point to real sources of truth. The real knowledge lives in a structured docs directory inside the repo. Treat it as the system of record. Architecture docs define domain boundaries and package layering. A quality document grades each domain and tracks gaps over time. Plans are first-class artifacts. Small changes get lightweight plans. Larger efforts get execution plans with decision logs and progress tracked in version control. Active plans, completed plans, known technical debt, all collocated with the code so agents don't depend on external memory. This enables progressive disclosure. The agent starts with a stable entry point, and it is taught where to look next, instead of being overwhelmed up front. And here is the most important part that people miss. If the rule is no written code manually, and the repository documentation is the system of record, then who wrote the architecture docs, the quality grades, the execution plans? The agents did. The knowledge system itself is generated, structured, and maintained by agents. That changes the game, and we need to unpack that.